And we're back. So I'm just walking down the fourth fairway, and I just came upon something that you don't really see too often. And I know I haven't seen this on a golf course before. This is the first. This is all like blowing my mind, actually, playing on greens that have snow on them. And anyways, I've never done that before. Actually, this is actually pretty fun. It's a different take on the game that I know and love, and that so many of us know and love. But lo and behold, as mentioned, something I've never seen before, and I think we're gonna have to give this a name. I think Bogey the Golf Man works. Here he is. Someone took time to make a snowman here on the course. There's not a lot of snow, of course, as you can see. I mean, after all, it's golf. Unlike where's they play that big snow and ice golf tournament? Is that in Iceland or somewhere similar? Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully there was no views of my junk or anything like that. And actually, I know they're working on some snow golf up in the Northwest Territories, up in Hay River, which is pretty far north here in Canada. I have a friend that lives up there, Sherry, and anyways, just thought I'd give a little shout out to those folks up there too, because they're trying to do the same thing. It'd be a good boost for their economy and for their tourism if winter golf or snow golf caught on up there. So anyways, I'm just walking down the fairway here. I've actually gone back in equipment. A lot of long stories got me to this point. Anyways, I've gone backwards in technology. In the bag, I now have the 910 D2 driver. I have the 910 F Fairwaywood. I got a 913 HD hybrid from Titleist. I'm playing the 710 AP2s, and even in these cold conditions, boy, they feel great. And then I'm playing SM4 wedges as well. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and my catchphrase this year, my tagline, or whatever you want to call it, is "climb the wall." They can mean so many things, but in this particular case, it means you gotta overcome certain things that are out of your control in order to supply what you need, to play golf, or to go fly fishing, or build model airplanes, whatever it is. So anyways, I'm gonna hit my second shot. I'm sitting right now at about I can't even find a marker here. I think about 120, just the way it looks and feels. So with the colder weather and with a bit of a knockdown hurting wind, you gotta add on some club for the cold weather. So we're gonna go with I guess we're gonna go with about a 9 iron. Gonna try a strong 9 and see if it gets there. Greens aren't too receptive. I didn't think it was this cold, but the greens are still frozen. The ground is partially frozen, and so that's gives you an indicator of how cold it is here. Anyways, I'm gonna hit this golf shot and go putt out, hopefully for another birdie. By the way, I'm very surprised, and I have some mixed feelings about the L2 traditional firm lateral line putters. If there's one thing it definitely does, it rolls the ball. And I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more when I'm done. I gotta try to beat the daylight here. It's getting to be a setting sun. So anyways, I'm gonna try to see you over on the 9th tee, or 9th green, and talk a little bit more about the L2. And if not, I'll do something down in the dungeon. And believe me, when I call it the dungeon, for now, you'll know why when you see it. Anyways, signing off until the next tee.